Bloodthief is a first-person game focused on extremely fast and creative level traversal. You play as a vampire assassin with a variety of movement abilities that are simple enough to grasp but take some practice to get the most out of. There is also combat, mostly melee, but it is all subservient to your ultimate goal of reaching the end of the level as fast as possible. Being a vampire means you thirst for blood, and in this game blood acts as both health and stamina. Certain moves and abilities require blood, whereas others are empowered or extended by it. You run out of blood, and you not only have limited mobility, but you are also one hit away from death. The faster and more precisely you chain kills, the more aggressively you can afford to cut through the level. Your blood meter also slowly drains, so you are constantly encouraged to either kill enemies or pick up vials along the way. It is a very satisfying gameplay loop, and the sheer sense of speed and mobility has truly a liberating, joyous quality to it. Interestingly enough, there are also speedrunners out there who have embraced the pacifist playstyle, and while the game formally rewards the fastest time with medals, I find part of the fun also lies in finding new and creative routes through the map. The maps themselves are a lot less linear than they initially let on, encouraging exploration for secrets containing useful items, as well as new paths to take to the exit. The basic movement mechanics have their roots in the Quake engine, with bunny hopping, circle strafing, air control, crouch sliding, slope surfing, etc., all being part of their basic starter kit of moves. On top of that, the game also has wall running, wall jumping, air dashing, empowered crouch sliding, parrying projectiles, explosive arrow jumping, parrying your own exploding arrows, vaulting over a ledge, ground slamming, slam vaulting, slam sliding, etc. And each of these have a number of nuances in the way they interact with each other, as well as the environment and the enemies. For example, you can initiate an air dash towards a target, and then look toward your next one without changing trajectory. You can ground slam an enemy into the air and then quickly dash towards them to help you reach an otherwise inaccessible location. It feels very much like the creator of the game has gone above and beyond to make levels that are only limited by your own curiosity, creativity, and mastery of the mechanics. The free demo has been out on Steam for a while, and it includes 1 sandbox and 6 campaign maps with a variety of enemy types and obstacles, 3 melee weapons, each of them offering unique mobility benefits, a crossbow that fires exploding arrows, as well as a very cool feature that allows you to race your own ghost or the ghosts of others. I strongly recommend you go and download the game, even if like me you haven't been into speedrunning games that much. There is a bit of a learning curve, but the game is a lot of fun to just mess around with, and failure doesn't really feel punishing. It can be a very goofy, light-hearted, yet intense experience, and you can restart your previous checkpoint or the whole level with a single button. There are some decent in-game tutorials, but these are spread out across the levels, so if you really want to get a head start, I'd recommend checking out Gribovar's Basic Bloodthief Speedrunning Guide. He says it's outdated, but it will still give you a good breakdown of the most important mechanics and their nuances. I really cannot remember the last demo I spent this much time in and had this much fun with. The creator also does a fantastic job of documenting his journey developing the game and is able to articulate even optimization techniques in a way that someone who knows nothing about coding can still understand and appreciate. His name is Blargis, and I'll leave a link to his channel in the description, along with the aforementioned movement guide. Thank you all for watching, and I hope you give this demo a shot.